Hey Thomas, how you doing? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Dracula. All right, I really love the letter forms. I think that you've done a really nice job. I think that it's very, very interesting the way that you've developed this meaning and kind of stuck with it, and I think it's impressive. I really am enjoying the work so far. I have a couple of comments, and I think that they're going to make some good sense. And it basically has to do mostly with consistency. So we take a look at the word Dracula. Okay, so we take a look at the lowercase a, and it looks like the lowercase a, the C is basically the lowercase a. If we just bisect it right there, that portion is the C, right? But if we follow that reasoning, all right, we take the bottom portion of the lowercase u. Shouldn't it be the lowercase a if we were just to remove it right there, bisect it there, take the bottom, place it right over here, and then assemble the vertical stems from there? You see what I'm saying? And the reason I say that is because right now it seems the angle's a little bit different, and it seems the stroke weight's a little bit different from the bottom of the A and that kind of pointed part of the U. Okay, so that I think is relevant. I really think that's relevant, and that brings another comment that I think is one of the problems that I'm seeing is that inconsistency in stroke weight, and we can see it here at display size, but in the lowercase letters here it's not so apparent. So what that's pointing to is the fact that the changes and the consistency is not that drastic. It does need to be improved, and I think that it's going to help once you do that. It's not horrible by any excuse me, by any means. You just got some variations in stroke weight in a few different areas, so you really want to go through there and watch for consistency there. Another thing I think that's going to help is this: is right now you've got. Let's take a look at the R. I'm just a little concerned about. I'm going to use this as a straight edge, okay? So look at the top of this, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to pull that to the bottom. I'm sorry, to the mean line. All right. There we are at the mean line. Now we can see there's a couple of letter forms. This right here, I think, is the Z and the S are the best examples. That they rise above the mean line, indicating that there's going to be some inconsistency. If the S were in this word, they would come up here somewhere. It would leave the viewer confronted with the situation of trying to figure out, is that a cap S or is that a small s? For that reason, I recommend taking the S and the Z, reducing the size and bringing those down in line with the mean line, okay? And that, again, I'm going to use the bottom of this now. I use the bottom of this as my straight edge, so we can take a look at the top. So I'm going to place that at the top of the mean line, okay, right there, so we can see some pretty good consistency. Pretty much everything is resting on that mean line. Then all of a sudden we get here to the V and the W and the Y and even the X, and then we go, wait a second, those don't even reach the mean line. That's a problem. Okay, that points to consistency, or I should say their lack of. So we definitely want to use that mean line as a guide and be consistent in the way that your letter forms are associated with that mean line. Other than that, boy, I think you're doing really fantastic stuff. No curves at all. That's really super interesting. Okay. All right. So those are my recommendations, is just get those consistently sitting on the baseline and mean line. You don't have to present with the mean line and the baseline and cap line and center and decenter guides in place. Just make sure that you assemble your letter forms with those in place, and then you can just remove the guides, and your letter form should be of consistent size. All right, so moving into milestone 3, task 2, we need to develop a full character set. So we need alphabet capital A through Z. We need lowercase letters A through Z, which you've got here. So we just need capital letters A through Z. We also need, excuse me, we need your character set 0 through 9, as well as your punctuations as well. So still a little bit of work to do, but we're making great progress, and I'm really digging this. I think it's a fantastic approach. I'm going to grab that straight edge one more time. I want to see something here. Yeah, just as I suspected. I'm looking at this U, and it looks like the left vertical stem rises above higher than the right vertical stem. And again, let's take a look at that mean. Yeah, okay. So as we see the mean line here, and I'm just going to draw this straight edge right here on the right-hand side of the vertical stem for the lowercase u. We'll place it there, and we can see that the mean line, you've got a good amount of overshoot on that mean line. So we can really see here those inconsistencies based on the size of the letter forms as they sit on that mean line. So right now, the R, that vertical stem for the R is really, really sitting pretty high above that mean line. So definitely want to use those guides for consistency. All right, fantastic job, sir. Very, very, very nice. Nicely done. Tittle on the lowercase I. I would imagine that's just going to be a diamond, right? Tittle, that's a dot on the I and the J. We definitely need those for your lowercase letters. All right, fantastic job. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be glad to clarify. Thank you very much.